Okay, it's live streamed now.
Right.
And action.
Hi, my name is Soraya.
And my name is Nyla.
And welcome to Black Girls Writing Music or Movie Reviews, my bad. Okay, how have you been, Nyla?
I've been good. How have you been?
I've been pretty good. Let's see, random question. What was something really good that happened to you this week?
I did get to see my sister today. She lives like far away, so I don't usually get to see her a lot, but yeah.
That's good. That's good. All right, so what movie are we reviewing?
So we are reviewing Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
Okay, and let's see, let's have some facts. The director was Ryan Coogler, right? It was released just this year. It has drama, action. It's a superhero movie, and it was about 2 hours and 41 minutes, right?
Yep.
Yeah. What are some popular actors that were in there?
We had Letitia Wright, and then Lupita Nyong'o, and then who else? I can't read my handwriting. Winston. I don't know his last name. And Angela Bassett.
Yes. I enjoyed the movie a lot. Did you?
Yes, it was really good.
What did you enjoy about it?
I feel like I liked how they brought new stuff into it, new characters. I feel like I thought it was gonna be bad at first, but I wasn't.
Oh, should we say the plot first? Sorry.
Oh yeah.
that order that we do things. Should we say the plot first? So it's not like
Okay.
What are we talking about?
Okay, so am I saying the plot?
I can say it. So basically, unfortunately, is it spoiler free? Should we make it spoiler free?
Are we making it spoiler free?
Are you making? I'll make it spoiler free.
Okay.
I'll do my almost, at least for the plot.
At this point, you don't have to make it spoiler free. They should have saw it by now.
Y'all should have seen it. So basically, after unfortunately the Black Panther has passed in the movie, it was due to a sickness, right? He's passed, and in short, we're learning Shuri, his sister, she's learning how to process grief, but also needs to help her family, because guess what happens? There's this, I guess, this tribe. Do you remember what the tribe's name was? I should have had this in my notes.
No, I do not remember. I just put for mine. I just put Foreign Kingdom, Under the Water.
Let's see. They were the oh gosh, this is horrible. But yeah, we have a foreign kingdom basically that's threatening Wakanda, which is something that I don't know about you, but that took me just completely in shock, because it's like, this is Wakanda. Like, who beats them on Earth?
I know, but what took me by shock was like it was all underwater. I wasn't expecting like at first I was thinking like sirens, like
it just took me by shock. I thought they were gonna be like, we're gonna threaten you, Wakanda, and then
I thought it was gonna be like the countries, like different countries, maybe. I wasn't expecting that.
We are not staying to the plot. But basically, there's this kingdom threatening Wakanda, and not only does Shuri have to deal with that, she's trying to find a way to, keep the peace, trying to keep her family together until her mother passes. Which, again, I didn't like that. Staying off the plot, I can say that later. So yeah, she's struggling with grief. She's struggling with the grief of her brother and the mother, and we're just figuring out to see how she and how everybody else in Wakanda, the war dog, the army general, just how everybody can save Wakanda, if they can save Wakanda. I think that's a good plot. Okay, so sorry for cutting you off. What would you like to share?
So I'm gonna share my likes and dislikes. So one of my likes is I feel like the designing of the underwater kingdom
Mhm.
and like the face mask and like
Mhm.
the whole thing, it was just so sweet when I was seeing it. I was like, dang, like the
Mhm.
face mask when they came out of the water.
Yeah,
It was really cool.
I like that design too. I loved how the underwater kingdom looked like something that was underwater. Like it wasn't like lit, just lights everywhere. It wasn't like an earth underwater. It was like designed to, what's the word? I don't know. Not encapsulate, but it's designed to be an underwater kingdom, not something that's just like earth but blue because of the water, like you would in like a low budget film. Um, Ariel. Yeah, what other things do you like?
I also, I don't know. I also like how, I don't know. Let's see.
I can share. I again the Haitian pride right there. I loved how Haiti was incorporated in there, even if it was just a little point. I love the outfits. I
Yeah,
think
I like
Shuri was giving androgyny a lot of times, and she was there. I love outfits so much. I love the color, the muted tones. I really went with her personality, and then I think she wore darker things to match grief, like especially when she was working to find solutions, and then after her mother died, it wasn't like extravagant clothing, which I think would reflect well because she was not in an extravagant mood.
Yeah.
Let's see, how would you feel about the character, I guess the side characters?
I feel like they kind of like put characters in the wrong category, because I remember last time when we were talking about who was the side character, we weren't gonna put Queen Ramonda as a side character, but she kind of was, because they killed her off so early. I just did not like how they killed her, because they didn't have to do that. But whatever.
Yeah, I understand now that I'm thinking about it. I understand what you mean, because it's like, I don't want to say that it was a bad choice, but I feel like now we're just starting off with someone completely new. Because up until my point, Shuri was left to do what she was doing best, which was, science and like just technology. So now it's like we have this. Is she the new ruler? Because wait, let me see. I believe his name is Mad Dog, right? Well, didn't he try to wasn't he there to fight for the throne?
Yeah.
So I guess that's sort of undecided, but I think I do prefer when heroes, especially since a lot of Marvel characters don't have a lot of people over them. So I wish that she could have been in a place where she has her parents or her mother for guidance, because I just feel like she lost a lot. She did lose a lot.
That was a lot in one movie.
Yes.
Or I guess two, but still.
Bring back happy Marvel characters. Let's make that a slogan. Because why are they always losing a parent? Let me see. There was Tony Stark. He lost both of his parents, right?
I think so. I didn't really pay attention to the Iron Man movie.
Yeah, he lost both of his parents, I believe. Captain America, his parents were dead because he was just Natasha. Natasha has both of her parents. Let me stay out of that because that's kind of spoilers for other movies. They didn't sign up for that. This is for Wakanda forever. Let me shut up. What were some of your other dislikes?
I didn't feel like, I don't know. I didn't feel like they didn't give a lot of time for how at the beginning where Queen Ramonda was at the little interview with all the other countries, the rulers of the other countries, it didn't really give context. Like we didn't go that deep into it, but I feel like it's gonna be in the next movie maybe, but we didn't go that into it, and I feel like it was a bit, I don't know, irrelevant. They could have done something else, because I feel like it was irrelevant to the movie.
I know what you mean. I mean, I think we've been doing it in certain Marvel projects, but I think we need to delve into how much America is really doing, because a theme in Marvel movies is like, gosh, the U.S. Government is doing this. It is horrible. Anyways, hold on. Sorry, my siblings are yelling at me. But yeah, let me see. I thought that when Shuri was killing Prince Namor, or King Namor, I suppose, because he was held as a prince, when I kind of got disappointed that she didn't either kill him or do something else. So I guess that's something that I dislike, not because I'm just out for blood all the time, but personally, I feel like it's not a cop out, because it showed a lot of her growth since she was so overcome by grief through everything that she went through. But you're telling me this villain spent years trying to beat Wakanda. He spent years with hatred in his heart.
Over.
Spent years.
I'm sorry.
I'll just finish it real quick. And then now that you spared his life, he's like, oh my gosh, power of friendship. Yes, I'm gonna get rid of that. Like, that's so unrealistic to me. You're spending years. It's not like, I'm not saying he was just a point blank morally bad person or anything, but I feel like it's very unrealistic for you to let them go and them to be like, yeah, for sure, I'm not doing this anymore. Like, he was plotting afterwards with that little assistant of his, and she's like, you're really not gonna do anything? He should have killed her, first of all, since she's gonna whisper secrets of death.
Like, I feel like you should never trust that. Like, you've been enemies with that certain kingdom for so many years, and then all of a sudden you just expect them to give it up and y'all to be friends or whatever. I don't feel like it's like that, and that's why there was that ending scene and the what do you call it, I guess the fight between them two is not gonna be
I think that at least keep a good watchful eye on them, because now here we go, they're plotting. Like, in war and stuff, you don't usually have all your captors. I'm not saying they're captors, I'm not saying this word, but you don't have all of them in this room just sitting around so that way they could just be like, we're so happy we're alive. Like, no, they're gonna plot. And I just think that was another thing that should have been thought about. Maybe, let me see, any more likes? I'm glad we get another Black female main character. A technological one at that, where she's really smart. I was supposed to keep this positive, but she was kind of stupid too. Because what do you mean you just made something that was going to get like vibranium for a school project, and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, the government wants this? Like, very well it's a prize thing. Are you serious? Now, if she was like, I'm gonna sell it to this rich billionaire or something and get a lot of money for it for my loans, like, it's not the best, but at least I get it. You're doing this to prove a point? Are you serious?
She didn't use her brain with that. She was like a little bit too smart for herself to like she was thinking weird. Like, she could have did a lot with that machine.
Yes. Like, we need to start making smart characters, just smart characters. Like, I get it. We have different point of views. But you're telling me you're doing this when the princess of Wakanda comes to your room, you're in awe for 1 second. You're like, get out. I don't want to see you anymore. You're telling me when the princess of an entire nation comes to your workspace, you're like, just get out of my stuff, like, whatever. Something. How do you feel about what would you call it? The background, the cinematography of everything?
Oh yeah, I actually love the cinematography. I feel like in that one scene where it showed the like in Wakanda, where everybody was just doing, everyday life, and then all of a sudden, what is the king? I can't remember the kingdom name, and it's making me mad.
Yeah, I know his name is Namor, but gosh, it's gonna come to me. It's gonna come to me.
Yeah, but when the kingdom, they all of a sudden came up out of the water. But before that, the cinematography of everybody just chilling, and the colors, and it was so nice.
That was really beautiful. Let's see.
You're searching up the kingdom name.
Done.
Talocan.
Okay.
Pelican.
Whew.
Pelican. Yes, I couldn't let that slip. We can't just keep saying the kingdom. We just can't.
Yeah.
But yeah. Let's see. Anything else to address? Talking about side characters, I love how Mbaku came in, and I love seeing more of him. I think he's a really funny character. I like seeing his emotional side when he was helping Shuri through grief. Oh, I don't know. I didn't think to bring this up earlier. When she went to go see, I believe she went in to see her mother with the flower. She did all of that, and then she saw Michael B. Jordan. What was his character's name again? That man. He's just there, but that was so unexpected to me.
Yeah, I was like, what is she doing? I was wondering, like, it was so many questions in that moment. Like, what is happening?
Yeah. Let me see. And I get it. I just always, maybe I wasn't listening to the storyline in the first movie, but I thought you have someone in mind, that's who you're going to see. Because while I understand that she was there because of all the revenge and all the hatred and everything that was just going on with her, I understand why she saw him, but it's like, I just didn't think that was possible.
Yeah. It was really
I didn't think that it was possible at all. Let me see. I know it's crazy. There were like so many plot twist points that we were talking about, and now it's just like, but yeah. Anything else that you'd like to address? Like, let me see. We got the plot, cinematography, likes and dislikes. Talked about some, the background points.
I don't think so.
All right. What would you rate it?
I would rate it a 4 out of 5.
I feel like, oh my gosh, I would rate it like a 3.9998 out of 5. Because I don't know, like, I really enjoyed it. There's just something stopping me from doing like a 4 out of 5.
No,
I would 3.9 just feels too low.
Yeah, I feel like it's because they killed off Queen Ramonda.
It's just out of bitterness. Nothing wrong with the storyline. It's just out of bitterness. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that for now. Let me see. We could do that thing where it's like we name it through like something out of something from the movie, maybe. So like 3.9998 out of 5 purple herbs, or maybe something like that. I feel like that's cute.
What would I do out of the movie?
Like Black Panther suits.
4 out of 5 Black Panther suits. Or what else? I could do vibranium. 4 out of 5 vibranium.
Yeah. Okay. And I guess that concludes this. My name is Soraya.
My name is Nyla.
And thank you for joining Black Girls Rising Movie Review.